Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 5 of Galmore's playthrough of Mind Over Magic. So let's get started, shall we? So let's consult the room organizer and let's look up our assembly hall and see what's needed for that. I think that's a ritual room. Yes, so we need to have 1 or more ritual sigils, 7 or more greater luxury. Okay, well, we should be able to do that. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to move our gut berries over here. I think with an austere bedroom, I think I can have 2 entrances. 1 or more must not have any dining, teaching, any medical bed. Okay, yes. So we're just going to stick a door here. And I feel like I'm just going to put a door here because they're bedrooms. They should have some privacy. And then we're going to relocate these guys. Alright, I guess I will just build a copy. Oh, the other thing I learned, harvest limit. 238. How many? 238 gut berries. We do not need that many gut berries. I think 100 should be sufficient for now. Now let's build copies. We'll put them over here, and then I'll see if made it through. Disintegrate this one. And we'll do it. What do we have here? New furniture. So we can now build a plain bed. Looks like I got plenty of that. So let's swap out these cots. We will disintegrate. Actually, no, I'm not going to disintegrate. I'm going to move these. They're going to be for the students. Because one of the things we're going to be doing is setting this up where we have staff and student beds. This is a plain bed. I think they take up the same amount of space. Yes, they do. And let's put a window in, shall we? Let's build our assembly hall. And we're going to do access. This is going to be not students, all staff. I don't know what quilted is. Well, I do know what quilted is. That's the servants. Yeah. They don't need to be there either. Builds up a wall. And a roof. Oops. And let's see what we get. So I was really hoping this would become a dining room, but for some reason it hasn't. So let's consult. Dining rooms. Exactly 1 dining table. 10 or greater total luxury. Because these are causing negative luxury. What do we got for luxury items? I've got a bookshelf. I mean, I suppose I can. Let's do that. Let's move our window to there. And let's see if we can maybe get rid of some of these wall torches. Yeah, lighting looks good. Put one more window in. No, I can't. I need ice petals. Alright. Well. Possible break risk. Buttercup. What's wrong, Buttercup? Scheduled for recreation. It's going. Well, let's repel the fog, because I think it's starting to get a little too close. Let's bring Dakota in. Very good. The repel fog has been done. Priority. William, you're going to chop. Because you're earth, so you work really well with that. And you know what? We'll also harvest. Okay, it's back to our assembly hall. No, this select goal is assembly hall. One or more ritual sigils and 7 or more total luxury. Okay. And so need more luxury. Brazier. Yeah. I think this one adds light, and I don't think it's... It looks nicer, so we'll go with that. Spectral rift has appeared. Well, let's let everyone get a good night's sleep. Alright, let's work on the spectral rift, folks, shall we? So what we're going to do... George definitely is in this. We'll keep Cat in. Okay, he's resistance to air. Resistance to air, resistance to fire. So who do we have that's good support? What does Buttercup have? Oh, he's got earth, so... Yeah, this will be good. Alright, there we go. Okay. He's a torch sniper. See, thorns causes 10 max, inciting, inflicts tunnel vision when hitting mages. Okay. Smash. What can I go up against? I guess I can't. Alright, fine. Consecrating drops. Put you there. That will heal you guys up a little bit. Earth. Done. And then smash. Done and done. Nice. And then Gustav, I'm gonna have you, well, I'm gonna have everyone hunt here. We're gonna do hunt because I need to get some sinew. We got rocks over here. Alright, mine. I'm not sure what we're mining. Okay. Murky crystals. Well, we'll see how bad it is. Alright, and then we're gonna move our ritual sigil into here. I guess we'll put it right here. Next question. Do we have enough for... We do have enough for another small rectangular window. So put that there. So we're going to let him finish that. And I'm going to check and do our lighting. Because these are horrible for lighting. how are we doing down here with our storage of things? Okay, so we've got room to spare. Okay, even 2 lights isn't quite enough. Alright, let's put one of you there. Put one of you there. See how that goes. Okay. Okay, it looks like we have 2 people ready to graduate. So they got the little stars. Aw, Dakota and Kat are buddies. Alright, well, let's get these guys out of here. Rituals, graduate. Alrighty, looks like we got some relics. What do we get for relics? The cat's gleaming, that's a fiery curio and a resolute tooth. So Gustav or Buttercup can have this. So right now he has that artifact, right? Yes, he does. So let's give the other one to Buttercup, shall we? I'm going to do the resolute tooth and select for our tuning. I think that's all we need to do. Okay, so I just did immediate task for Buttercup. What we do need is, where's our summoning wand? Enchant bone crafting. Wand shaper, that's what I'm looking for. We'll stick that right here. Alright, let's attune a wand. So I feel like we don't have any water or air. So let's get some of those. Wand crafting. Add a wand order. Do a water wand, and we'll do an air wand. Get rid of the earth. Alright. Let's check pathing here. Looks like they can reach everything. Can I assign a bed to them? Auto assign, okay. All staff. Do we have our research on light my fire? Nope, we're still working on the brazier. It looks like he's working on that pretty well. I don't know why you guys are idle. You're really gonna be idle here. Do something. Chop, harvest, hunt. And I think over here we've pretty much got it taken care of, but mine, chop, harvest, hunt. Okay, let's see here. Let me pause this for a minute. Let's see who has the highest water. Gustav has the highest water, or Buttercup. And air, who's the highest air? William or Buttercup. You know, Buttercup, you're handy. Alright, Buttercup, I'm going to have you take care of all this stuff. So, we're going to do summon initiate. Nope, not you. Buttercup. We're going to summon a air and shit. I wonder if I do both. Let's put both in. Why not, right? And begin the ritual. Let's see what we get. Okay. All right. So it looks like if you try and use 2 wands, it won't work. But that's fine. Aw, poor Buttercup. He's not going to have opportunity to dance. You know what? Let's give him 2 days of dancing. Let's go to our schedule. And what we'll do is recreate. Now everyone can have a party for even longer. Oh, wow. So it looks like the roof can get damaged. Spectral Croa have appeared. Okay, well, they're already on automatic hunt, so I'm not too worried about it. Boy, I kind of want to see the storm. Ooh. Lightning. That's kind of cool. I didn't realize that was part of what could happen in this game. Why are you all sleeping down here when you can sleep up here? Do I need to make it so that you're not allowed in here, only students? Boy, that would have been really ugly if it had been floors. More. Well, hopefully this storm will end soon. How are we doing on our research? Still working on it. Okay, so you... No staff. Let's see if that makes it so they'll actually use these beds. George is unable to reach pot. Those are pathing. Okay. George, can you go here? Okay, let's do some limits here. Bitter ice. Harvest limit. A tainted mana lantern has now appeared. Alright, let's see if we can find that. Alrighty. Recommended mage is level 5? What do we got in here? So these are weakness to dark, earth. Dark, earth, and nature. Okay. Let's try a bet. Why not? What's worse that can happen? So you're gonna add a little power to them because they're earth people. These guys are both okay. So, yep. Eesh. Multi-strike. If I can get a little more power for them. George can take a beating, but I tell you. Yikes. Alright, let's see if we can take him out. Multi-strike. Shielded? What? Good job. Yep, a couple of you need some medical rest. Probably some of you are also in rough shape. I would like to at least get the braziers done and convert this before we wrap up. Fog dangerously close. Alright. Superior repel fog. Fanny, you haven't really done much, so let's put you in, shall we? Nice. Fanny completed full ritualist bronze. Nice. Hey, you're finally sleeping in your beds. Good. I'm going to build bookshelves and see if I can get the luxury level up enough. Hopefully these guys will be just about ready and someone can get medical bed rest. 7 or more total luxury. Oh boy. I guess this one. 10 or more. I'll go up to 9. Hopefully we can get that research done. Check it. We're almost there. Alright, how is everyone doing? You're 244, you're 93. You're healed up. Buttercup's healed up. Okay, so it's just the two of them. That's good. Excellent. Get that done for us, buddy. Yay! Finally have lighting. Ooh, I like this. We'll do the mana lantern next. And now that we have a brazier, a wall-mounted torch but removes luxury. This does not remove luxury. I'll put you there. And maybe there. And there. As for these, I think we're just going to recover the resources on these. Can I put them out front? I can. Oh. Now, does this allow me to remove... No, not that. I want... That's a little hard to get to, I think. Let's move you over 1. We're going to disintegrate that. And let's disintegrate this as well. Yay! Very nice. Now what about in here? If we disintegrate this and disintegrate this. Right, now we have a dining room. And with that, I think it's time to make the cut. So I hope you've enjoyed this playthrough series of Mind Over Magic. If you're watching this video and you're this far in, you are one of my very loyal subscribers. And I will let you know there will be no YouTube series for next week, as it is the Labor Day week. So we'll pick up in the next week after that. If you'd like me to continue this series for another 5 episodes or 10 or whatever, or to the end, this series or any of the series, just let me know in the comments that's associated with that particular series, and we'll see what we can do. Until then, this is Galmore, signing off, and reminding you, you're never too old to game.